Hello everyone, this is Pear, and welcome back to Elden Ring, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I have just completed Ymir's side quest and defeated Mother Pear, and I also have some other notes that I wrote down to prepare to wrap up any side quests that I have remaining. I've done my best to make sure I will do everything else possible in this DLC before I reach the final part. So I know a bunch of you want to leave comments about what I need to do or what I missed, but unfortunately our timelines are off and I can't rely on comments that will happen in my future. So I've done what I can and I'll do what I can, and ultimately this is my playthrough, so I'll be doing everything my way. So first, I want to check out a few things that I've received recently in the finger quest. I didn't read about the finger creeper ashes, and I wanted to. Devoted to its summoner, this young, diminutive finger creeper eagerly restores HP. They are ever so fond of their mothers at this tender age. What? Wait! This ash heals you? It's fine. I don't need heals. My vigor is like 58 now. Look at my stats. I don't know if this game is easier because I'm level 232. I'm a new Game Plus character. Keep that in mind. Another thing I want to look at is the remembrance. And I need to go out to the round table hold and see power remembrance. Oh, I was expecting the gravity magic that it was doing when I fought it. Staff fashioned from the tail fingers of Pear, the mother of fingers, and the microcosm raised aloft over the crux they form. Catalyst for casting both sorceries and incantations. The mother received signs from the greater will from the beyond of the microcosm. Despite being broken and abandoned, she kept waiting for another message to come. So it's good to wield glintstone staff? Okay. It's good for int and faith. Let's see the other one. Colossal weapon. Needs int. The head of Pear. Oh. Alright, her head is like a fingerprint. The Finger Mother, wielded as a weapon without modification. From within the center of the fingerprint that wrinkles the creature's foremost protrusion, a tiny wart-like eye gazes vacantly into beyond. Cow Tower's resentment. Skill performed as a violent bow using a finger's foremost protrusion. Resentment builds as it is forced to bow, making it explode with anger. Hold button down to further increase resentment. This is a very strange description, and it's a very gross finger. Not for me.
Now go forth, little.
Thank you. That's it for that. Let me double check my weapons. Did I max it? Yeah. I don't need to max that. Okay, so onto my list. There are a couple things that I haven't done, but it would be nice to do, is to go back to a place. Let me try and remember. Here, and talk to Hornsent Grandam. Around this, is it up here? Yep, through here. With Hornsent Grandam, I watched a friend's playthrough, just an early playthrough of DLC, and I didn't realize this lady is the Hornsent's grandma? Or mother, I'm not sure. And I'm talking about the Hornsent who was in Mesmer's chamber when I defeated him. And with that, I realized I did not complete the Hornsent's quest. before defeating Mesmer, because I accidentally bumped into Mesmer. So I couldn't finish the Hornsent quest, and I didn't think of it at all. It went over my head. So let's see what she has to say after I failed the Hornsent's side quest.
Heavens, great and gallant sculptor keeper, I know it in my bones. Thy deed is done. A worthy deed, no doubt, to bring our foes what surely was deserved recompense. Oh, oh, heaven hath borne witness to our plight. Thy gleaming wrath and unparalleled dance. Though a trifle it might seem to thee, I have prepared a dish in celebration. 'Twould please me much if thou might partake. Partake, until thou art sated.
Gourmet scorpion stew. Can I make that? Boosts physical damage negation temporarily and gradually restores a great amount of HP. Can I buy 800 of these? Boosts physical damage, etc. The thoughts and feelings of the cook melt and blend into the stew, but those who can distinguish the taste of love are few and far between. Partake, until thou art sated. So she's happy I killed Mesmer. Even though I missed the dialogue where she tells me to help her son or grandson, pretty sure it's son, to kill Mesmer.
O sculpted keeper, I offer my thanks. Thou danced with passing wrath and beauty, such that rightfully avenged we would be. I have never known such joy as this. Sculpted, oh great and gallant sculpted keeper, wert thou by this old maid unduly pushed into facing such labors as thou didst? Has our grave resentment fettered thee? With such bounteous fury didst thou dance? I cannot presume thou didst not suffer. Please, I ask thee, allow thyself some rest. None of the tower would dare interfere, and if one should, I'll see to them myself. Apologies, O noble visitor, but wouldst thou permit me a little rest? My eyes are oft apt to glaze over. The years taking their toll, 'tis plain to see. Even telling dream from reality is a task increasingly beyond me. Apologies, but would...
Okay, I've exhausted her dialogue. I think that's it.
Apologies, but would...
She won't let me buy scorpion stew. It would be so good if I had more than one. And that reminds me, I had a bell bearing and I'm gonna quickly go back and use it. So I have 2 bell bearings. Some finger stuff. Fleeting microcosm. One of the secret hallowed rites conjures an image of a microcosm at a foe's feet that pulses with a single wave before disappearing into a burst. Charging enhances potency. The broken and discarded are fully willing to cling to fleeting simulacra, earning them some modicum of sympathy. So many words that I have rarely or ever used. Anyways, this is all the... Miriam's vanishing. Used to conceal oneself in a glintstone haze, reappearing after a few seconds have passed. Oh, is this temporary invisibility? Okay, cool. I think the moldmonger stuff is mushrooms. That's my guess. Okay. Back to the DLC. And I think I'll double check Hornsent Grandam. Oh. Okay, that's what she meant by rest. Oh wait, she's still alive. Oh, thank goodness. More gourmet stew! Okay, I think she's having a nice sleep. And that's it for her. Next is I need to check up on Leda. I'm not sure where she is. I wrote down that she could be at the highway cross. Here. Who's over here? Oh, she's here. And I'll just exhaust her dialogue. I have seen her dialogue where you suspect the Hornsent is going against Michaela, and then Leda would be like, oh, I should keep an eye on the Hornsent. That, I don't know if that happened in my playthrough, I forgot it. But in someone else's playthrough, I saw that. And I was like, oh, I gotta make sure I do my quest right.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Michaela the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Michaela remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Michaela's presence. I should have thought of this earlier. Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Michaela's side.
Suggest Tiolier. So I'm supposed to be against Michaela because I did Trina's side quest who told me to kill Michaela. So Leda will be on Michaela's side and she will be defending Michaela. So I do not want to suggest Tiolier because Tiolier will be on Trina's side. And I want to be on Trina's side too. That makes sense to me. So I won't make a suggestion. I think before you can make you could suggest the Hornsent. But in my playthrough, I don't know what I did. I've went too far into his quest. I skipped his quest. That's what happened. I skipped his quest and killed Mesmer. That's the thing. If you want to do his quest, don't kill Mesmer until you finish his quest. But I didn't do that. So I just need to exhaust her dialogue. I'll just rest a bit. This is like house cleaning in Elden Ring.
There you are. I'm afraid Sir Ansbach will have to be next. He insists that he's nothing but a worn-down over-the-hill soldier. But in his day, he was the feared commander of the pure-blood knights, who cleaved open Michaela the Kind with his blood blade. He claims he hasn't the spirit to take up his sword again, but I doubt it'll be very long before he recalls, as I have, the cascading sheets of blood. I'm afraid he cannot be left to fester. I've come to a realization. There's ample evidence. Without kindly Michaela's influence, I'm quite mistrustful of others. I've come to a realize there's ample. I'm quite mistrustful.
Okay. I'm just gonna reload again. And she's probably...
I've come to a realization. There's ample. I'm
okay.
Quite mistrustful.
I need to go back to where Ansbach is. Now that I've talked to Leda, it makes sense. I'm just following my notes, after doing research, like, before my break, before last year. It was last year I wrote these notes, so it's all scuffed. But it all makes sense to me, knowing the story so far. So where the hell is Ansbach? First floor, right. So according to what we've seen so far, Leda is going to go after Sir Ansbach because she believes Sir Ansbach will go against Michaela, and I'm going against Michaela. I know all of all of the DLC up to this point is about stopping Michaela from reaching godhood for Trina's sake. I believe Trina 100%. Where is Ansbach? Was he through here? No. I remember. I hate this place. No one gets to live. Was it here? No, not down there. Oh. That was lucky. Down here? Okay, down here. Ah, and here we go. Am I ready? I don't know. I hear something, but I don't know if it's just me, my footsteps. Anyways, I wrote down in golden gel pen gold summon sign, and then I wrote in red to help Ansbach. So I need Ansbach. That's what I wrote down. I need Ansbach. So here I'm gonna help Ansbach to fight Needle Knight Leda. Alright, let's go.
I find that I have a new apprehension of your ambivalence and exactly where it might lead you.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were killing Ansbach, not me. Oh, shit. She's got a bit of hyper armor, or she's stagger-proof-ish. I would love to see their dialogue, though.
Despite having no depth to the Lord's weight, I suppose it was Sir Ansbach who knew over. Fine. One more heart for my blade to skewer. Perhaps I should have known. The challenge is I take my leave. For now.
Lady Leda, I ask you keep kindly Mikola in your care.
Ansbach's longbow! I use bows. And Leda's rune. Is that gain 40,000 runes. That's not much. I reckon it should be higher. Michaela gifted Leda with gentle gold to bring a soft hue to her faded eyes. Weapon of Sir Ansbach, a longbow consisting of 2 bow bodies and 2 strings. Unusually for a longbow, it can be wielded similar to a light bow, provided that the wielder has the extraordinary dexterity demanded. At pretty high dexterity. Fan shot. This skill uses the bow held horizontally, readies 8 arrows at once, firing them in a fan-shaped arc. So if you want to burn your arrows in 2 seconds, use this. I'm not going to. I love the bone bow. Love the homing arrow skill. Okay, so Visions of research. Yep, that's what I did. And that's it. That's all I've written down. I've done everything. I could reload here. I don't think there's anything left to do. Who is that? You. I'm feeling like I always feel like I'm missing something, but I have to move on. I think my next step after checking up on Arnspark is to go to the end. To finish Elden Ring. That's it. And yet again, I'm feeling sad about ending Elden Ring again. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, got it. Nothing. That's it. I just have to go here. I'm so close to the end. Oh my god. I don't know if this is the correct way. I am pretty sure I've done everything. I have done everything. The biggest thing I haven't done was Ymir, and that's finished. Oh, I'm so doubtful. But you know what? Let's just go for it. I'm gonna go to the entrance. And then I will double check my notes to make sure everything is good before I proceed to this final area.